Hello guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Jamako. I'm here to show you how to achieve a flyer like this, a birthday flyer, a birthday invite, which can be printed or posted online depending on what you want to do. Today you're going to be learning how to create this effect on your design and how to make this 3D and how to get it online. So without much, let's get on with it. So first, I created a new page, the size 1080 by 1080 in pixels. So to create your page, you have something like this. Then I applied a gradient of this color, a darker color, using a gradient. I have a dark one and a light one here. So you can see the lighter one around here. If you use this radial, you have a lighter color. So feel free to do your own, but this is the step that I use to achieve that. So I'll be locking it so that I will not be messing around with the background. So the next thing I want to do is to bring in this image. So I have the image here. So what I will do next, I'll remove the background. I'll rasterize the layer. So if you are using the latest Photoshop from, I think from 2020 down to this time, you can have this option to remove background with the help of Photoshop. So Photoshop will try its possible best to help you remove the background, but sometimes it's not 100%. So you can see the red are still there. So you can go ahead and use your selection tool and max out the remaining parts. But for this design, I'm going to be making use of it like that. So convert because I want to blend my image. So I use the blend mode from these options. I'll be using the luminosity. So it takes the color of the background. You can see our image is now taking the color of the background. So the next thing I want to do, I'll draw a shape. I don't want the fill, no fill. So I have a stroke there, let's say 15. So I'll draw my fill here, my rectangle, sorry. So make sure the edges are straight 0 0. So now just play around with it, make a shape of your choice. You hold the control key on your keyboard, then you make shape of your choice. So if I have something like this, so I'll bring this closer here, then this here. So if you have something like this, your choice, how you want it to look. So let's go with this, right? So I want to do some manipulation here. So I will click on the image, at the girl's image, and I'll make a selection of that. I'll go to select and click subject. So Photoshop will help you select the image. Or as well, you can go to your selection tool here and just select your image, anyone you want to do. So after the selection, you go back to your rectangle layer, hold the Alt key on your keyboard and apply a mask. So So if you apply a mask, you see what just happened. You click on these marks here, pick the brush tool, make sure white is at the foreground. Now we want to bring back some of our rectangle, so you can see for this head part, you see it's behind, then this one front. That's what we wanted to achieve. So you can see, let's leave it like that. So the next thing I want to do, under my blending option, you go to blending option. So you apply a glow to it, inner glow. So you pick a color of your choice, you apply the color. So you apply outer glow too to it. So if that is done, if you are satisfied with that, play around with it, size and what have you, how you want it to look like. So you play around, increase size, and okay. So you can see that is achieved. So the next thing you want to do, make it a little bit blurry. So you go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur to convert to, then let's apply, let's say 3 or 4. So let's go with this. So you can see, then the next thing I want to duplicate it, Control G on your keyboard, or you drag and drop this plus symbol here to have a duplicate. So let's increase the blur of this other one. Let's say 20 something. So just play around. If you are satisfied, say okay. You can see duplicated one, the other one more than the other one, the blur radio. So we have achieved that. So the next thing, I want to apply hue and saturation. Hue saturation, you can see the hue saturation panel. We have hue, saturation, lightness. So let's click on this colorize, so you can see what happened to our image. It's picking one color all around. So after that, you can change the color from here. What you want as your color flows like that. So you pick a side, which side you want. So let me increase my saturation here. Increase the saturation, pick a side. So once you are done with the side that you want, the next thing I want to do is to just bring down the opacity. So you can see, bring it down a little bit. So if that is okay, you go with that. So you can see what happened. So once you are done with that, the next thing I want to do is to apply a rectangle here with a fill of white. So here I'm going to place my other information. So for this girl, you can just blend her into the picture, add a mask here, then go to your gradient tool, make sure she's selected, then you apply, blend her a little bit into the background. So once you are done with that, the next thing I want to do is to type in my text. So you click, you type the name of the center hosting the program, events. So design basically is what you feel is presentable. So you can pick text of your choice here, and you can do better than this if you have inspiration that is more than this, and apply different things to this, guys. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to this channel, guys. Subscribe. So the next thing I'm going to do is to type present. So I'll choose the Montserrat font, Montserrat black. To type the time, and I want it to be white. So let me reduce the time, 10 p.m. So that's that. So let's start. Oh, I want to duplicate this here. So I'll type the date here, 16th. Sixteenth, 16th October. October 2022. So let's just scale this part and give a spacing. Let's leave it at so guys, that's that. So let's have that as that. So the next thing I want to do is to do the gold effect here, gold text here that will blend to this our design. So the next thing I want to do is this 3D birthday bash. I've already typed it already. I'll just get it into my design. You can download it online. Let me show you how to edit it. So you download it and edit your own text to it, and it will give you. So from here you see your design. At this thumbnail, you double click, so you can type in the text that you want, the type of text style that you want, then you apply it to the. Once you save it, it will apply to that gold 3D text. So this text font name is Gamer. The name is Gamer. You can download the font if you like it. So once you close and say yes, automatically it applies on my design here. So to apply it on my design. So you can see it, guys. So anything you type there and apply, it comes here. So I'll bring this into my design so you can see. Yes, let me scale it a little bit. So you can see, perfect. So let's add a shadow to it, a drop down shadow. So you can see I added shadow. So feel free to play around with the shadow and apply. So I'll add a max and use my brush. Make sure black is at the foreground. Then I'll just erase some parts that I don't want. So the next thing I'll be doing is to type in the name of the celebrant. I'll fill it with red, and the outline, I don't want any outline. So I'll type the celebrant's name here. So I'll use this text. I just copied it to with Kelly, vibes, Kelly vibes. So let me increase it. Yes, guys, you can see our design is coming up, popping, popping, popping. So the next thing I want to do is to type in the address, that's the venue, the location. So I'll copy this text here since it's the same text that we're using. So I'll take it up there and change it to black. Then spacing, I'll bring it back to 0. So I'll bring it back to 0, then type the name and location of the venue. So let's call it just Plateau State as the address. So I don't want to leave it like that, so I have this icon. You can download this software, a bunch of icons, you'll love it. Ficon, just search for Ficon and download. It comes with different icons for your designs. So now I place it here. Then I want to make use of the same text, so I'll copy it here and place here. So let me place another one here. Yes. So now I'll do some changes. Say free drinks. free drinks, and free entry. Yes, guys. So make sure as you're designing, you scale very well. Make sure your texts are aligning. So you align your text very well. So now what I'll be doing is to change this one. My bad. So I'll change this other one. Drink responsibly. So drink responsibly. So guys, basically that's the design. Easy. You can do something, you can apply your own design. Whatever I'm missing out, you apply to it. Make something great using these my steps. At least you've gotten 1 or 2 tips from this design, this work. So now I'll just place 18 here. So I'll apply 18 plus. So guys, this is the design. So let me apply one more thing. I'll apply this our radial effects here. Just to give our design some pop. So if you apply this, you can download this online. So let me change it, this blend mode to screen. You can see guys, you can see that ray there. So let me bring in a gold one. So this actually makes your design pop. Give it some texture. So guys, you can see that shiny effect on it, on our text. So guys, basically this is it. Thanks for hanging out. See you. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and follow me on my other platforms, my Instagram and TikTok. See you next time. Thank you and God bless you.